Big edition, Headbangers UK's weather report action. 7 degrees Celsius, I don't know, that's about 45 Fahrenheit. It feels like it's cold enough that it could snow. Duh. Welcome to another big edition of Rawk with Greg A. Blackmore Rules here. Little bit of down and dirty rock and roll from the band The Jolts out of Vancouver. They're no longer going, I don't think. They seem to play every couple of years, but I've got a couple of their CDs and they're great. They're just fast rock and roll. Whipped through these. This I found a bit mellow, but I haven't heard the whole thing, but some that I've heard just a bit mellower than what I'd expect from Tommy Shaw Sticks and Ted Nugent. This I haven't heard yet. Daryl Mansfield has an album called Revelation, and it's a great 80s real hard rock. This is a blues deal, I think, wasn't it? I don't remember. Oh, live on tour. So I wonder how many songs off of Revelation is on here. Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, I've never heard this before, Van Halen 3. I don't know if this is the one with Gary Cherone or Cherone singing on it. I don't know. Well, guess that's Eddie Van Halen. Well, anyway, if it's Van Halen, hopefully there's some good songs on there. Hopefully they ditch the keyboards. I bought something that was $5, so I had to find another one that was the same 2 for $10, and has some live stuff at the start. I think Live Paranoid, and I can't remember. Somewhere in there is, I think, a couple live tracks, but price was right. This, I got this for a couple of bucks, but it has Oliver Dawson Saxon on there. 2 ex-members of Saxon. Doing 747 Strangers of the Night. I think there was a few Motorhead on here too. Yeah, no classes on here. But anyway, if you ever find any Oliver Dawson Saxon, to me it's on parallel with any Saxon. It's great. These guys are coming to my area. Well, my area by meaning about 500 miles away, 800 kilometers, playing with Sum 41, but I just saw them recently. I love this album. Just a backup copy, but it was only a couple of bucks, but I love that album all the way through. This I was shocked to find, had to buy it, but Teenage Head, Canada's very own. I don't know what year they started, late 70s probably, but they've been around. I saw them live. Their Live with Marky Ramone album is one of my favorite albums of all time, period. Got to interview this guy, the bass player, over the phone. 21 tracks or something, but I guess I don't really know much about, I think it's demos or something, I don't know. I guess I should have researched, but big write-up. The Jolts are great though. It's just good kind of small club rock and roll. This booklet action's kind of like Scott Waters would do. But anyway, I got a lot of show here, so hopefully you can read the print to see if it's demos and so on. This is a Vancouver band. They're more of a, retro rock, I guess. This will give you the exact idea what kind of rock. The Chinga. I bought one of the vinyl albums a while ago, but never on CD, so I don't know what these sound like. But freewheeling. I'll show them on What's Spinning coming up. And I've sort of been passing these along to people, but So now I've got my own copies again. But Three Iron Kingdom. And I was just in Vancouver, and the week after I was there, they did a CD release show for their next album, and I missed it because prices of hotels, it's nuts to stay there. So, and this is a great with bonus tracks. One live one on there. Oh, maybe lots of it is from live on the BBC. But yeah, Any Girl School is great. This album's phenomenal. And Kelly Johnson with the great rock and roll hair there. I got to interview two of the members of Girls School on my radio show as well. A number of years ago. Yeah, Girls School is unreal. Seen them live a few times. They're fantastic. DVD action. These guys are playing mid-October, and I was thinking of going. It was like 500 miles away, 800 kilometers away, but they're playing with Kick Axe. But now I've got an appointment for something, medical appointment I can't cancel. So that's out the window. And this is a band, stoner rock type thing, or the band like Trouble, or Early Sabbath, moody, slower, Canadian. This is a weird concert because they're kind of in a castle or something, cement walled castle, and the crowd just sort of standing there watching, and it's really good. Good sound quality, good filming and everything. So yeah, Chevy's a band you may not have heard of, but they rate up there. More vinyl action. It's a German import of this. Joe Walsh is on guitar. I just bought this as a trader, but how often do you find a German import of anything? I was hoping Tommy Bolin would be on it, but... And these ones I'll whip through. Just a bunch of... Could you please welcome from England? U-F-O! There's the last Michael Schenker one. Well, you all know these albums. And for you people who like the Hamilton Tiger Cats, talking about you, President Canadian VC superstar Dan Powers. These guys are from Hamilton. Same with Teenage Head. They played halftime in a Tiger Cats game, Canadian Football League, and so is Monster Truck. But this is I have the CD, but this is the vinyl that it's on 2 discs. The vinyl's really heavy, like so thick. I thought there was going to be some kind of big inserts and so on, but there's the label. This half of this album I really like, and some couple of songs are really 9 or 10 out of 10s. Here's an older 70 type deal, 70s style, Canada's very own Tees, way underrated. As far as I know, they never got any radio airplay in Vancouver, but I think they're from Ontario. Always had that impression. Oh yeah, on April Wine's Aquarius label, well, the one that April Wine's on. You all know this, Nazareth, Razmanaz. I always used to love staring at that concert picture while listening to the album. The song Razmanaz is a 10 out of 10, one of the best songs in rock history. To me, this Coney Hatch is my favorite album by them. I think it's their first one, self-titled, I believe. Just because it's their heaviest. Or I found it to be a little heavier. They kind of got keyboardy later. What label was that again? I can't remember. Oh, Anthem, yeah, Rush's label. And there's only this one of these albums that I like some of the slower songs. Usually I hate slow music, but this is one of the best album titles in rock history. That's a great shirt. Yeah, Gatto. If you can look up the song Too Much Carousing, it ends at just perfect. The guitar tone in there is fantastic. And Canada's very own Moxie, the third album. Cool cover, eh? And Rockin' Concert Pictures. Still like their first album, the Black Album, the best, where it just has Moxie on it, but... And this way underrated album, the last album with Blackmore before he left the first time. Love reading all that stuff. Yeah, who do we think we are? Rat Bat Blue and Smooth Dancer are the two big songs on there for me. Oh, it's just on the regular Warner Brothers label. This is an album that I kind of went up and down when Blackmore left. This is with Tommy Bolin on guitar. The song Coming Home, I rate up there pretty close to Burn and Highway Star for a great fast opener. But it doesn't really sound like Deep Purple after that, except for maybe a few riffs on Getting Tighter and a few other songs. But it's still really good music for sure. Yeah, shirt action. Nothing on the back. Speaking of Rush, that's kind of a take on the album cover of Fly By Night. The original album cover is better looking than that, but... And here's a concert t-shirt for the newer era AC/DC, if you want to call it that, but 2008. That's like 11 years ago now. This, I couldn't believe I found this used. I was at this show, or at this tour, I mean. I don't know what show this came from, but Uli Roth of the Scorpions, Tokyo Tapes Revisited, a lot of shows, and last but not least, junk that came in the mail. Just stuff I bought. Trusty knife, because National Hockey League just started playing this week. Of course, the Canucks lost their first game to the dreaded Oilers. Package so tight. I don't remember what this would be. Oh, yeah, I do now. Axel Rudy Pell live DVD. I wonder if there's anything in the inside that's worth... Oh, there's a booklet. Yeah, so Axel Rudy double DVD. And another thing that came in the mail. CD. Boy, these packages are made out of steel. Oh yeah. Helix, half live, half studio album. Some great live songs on here. Live in Buffalo still by far blows away any of the albums I've ever heard by Helix before. It's just a raw radio broadcast, but it's their heavier rock and stuff. Got two more items. This big shirt action. Ooh, I'm going to show that one last. This one's really easy to open, so no knife. Oh. Boy, I ordered this a long time ago. From the Scorpions website. Ugh. And the last one. In a real flimsy cheap plastic bag. Two-sided. Oh, cool. Well, that does it for the big show. So thanks for watching, and check out the Jolts if you want. You're just like the Helicopters or that style of just dirty rock and roll. So thanks for watching, and don't forget slower traffic. Keep that to right, Cloudy. Grow Lions, go Canucks.